So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Now it's Osimhen, out to the right. So what can they make of this? Chance for a shot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. He's a sharp little ball here. Just eases him off the ball. Played into space. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. Short changes him with that pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. And it's Lukaku. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here. Lukaku. Tchouaméni. Looking to play, and the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Lukaku really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
João Neves with the short one. Chance, surely! It's their second corner of the game. João Neves plays it short. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And now they can spring out of defence. Botafogo are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And he's managed to get free. Great work on the overlap. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. Valverde. Oh, that's nice. And it's Valverde. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Valverde.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Out to the left it goes. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Spain have their second corner now. James goes short. And it's Grimaldo. And he shoots! Oh, how good is he! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Spain are now... Great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Wan-Bissaka. 30 minutes gone. And here's Mbappe. Cucurella. No way through. And he's worked it through. Konate calmly anticipates. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Chouameni.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Grimaldo could try cutting inside here. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe. Ambitious ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Botafogo in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's Lukaku. Great vision. It's a really well-measured ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Big chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nice bit of trickery. Mbappe! A corner it is then. And this could be the final action of the first half. João Neves with the short one. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Mbappe has created one goal already. That looks a good ball through. He's found a way through. Can he get it through? Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. The pass has gone astray. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Botafogo really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
They're up to 5 corners now. João Neves plays it short. Can he finish? It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Botafogo get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Played in deep, punched away. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
João Neves. Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Botafogo really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 9,
time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 17, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 23.
Now it's Vinicius
El
Junior.
dorsal 6. Serán
Kluivert receives it. Can he finish? He scores! Botafogo back on level terms. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Looking for options for movement. Opts to play it back. De Jong. Now, can they get him away? Produces a cross. Nicely intercepted. Botafogo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Nice sequence of Asensio! Asensio! Out of this world! A finish of true class! And they get themselves in front!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Spain go into the lead. And here's Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Some good work on the right flank here. Can he get onto this? Haaland. And a chance! Cherki. Kluivert. Cucurella takes control of it and he's on the move. Guirassy tries to play. He's had a shot! Kimmich is there and he can get that clear. Spread out to the left. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Asensio. Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Girassi is onto this. Over to the left. And it's Kluivert. He won't be happy with that one. Vinicius to shot a goal! It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I can watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
And he's taking no chances there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That is a brilliant interception. Cross into the box. And that should get the job done. Asensio. Konate clears. Botafogo have got it back and they'll have another go. It'll be a throw-in. There will be 4 extra minutes. Kimmich carries the ball down the right.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 5.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Botafogo displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Searching pass he's played there. That has been cut short. Greenwood. And he's picked it up out wide. Kimmich is wide and looking to get onto this. Not the most convincing of passes. And he goes cross-field. Kimmich. Very nicely done. Now it's Fernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Haaland. Now it's Kimmich. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Threads one in. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chouameni. And it's Cucurella. Greenwood. Chouameni gets it away. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And the finish! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. He's being urged to shoot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Spread neatly. Girassi receives it in a wide position. No way through. Shapes to shoot! Great effort, but no way through. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
OK, get set. We have penalties. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he's found the net.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Kluivert is the next to run the gauntlet. One-one.
He just did what he was asked.
Kimmich will take their second. Oh no, it's a tame miss. Kimmich is the man who's second in line. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Greenwood will take the third penalty.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
The third man in the queue. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Asensio is the fourth man to step forward for them. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there, fantastic save.
Vinicius Junior is the fourth man to step up. Stuck away with immaculate poise.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
He must, but can he? Sticks it away.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
So can he do it? Oh, he saved it!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
The margin of error is 0. Dispatched! There will be more of this.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
De Jong is next on this now extended list.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Botafogo at the point of no return. Dispatched! There will be more of this.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
So this to seal it. That's won it! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and come through.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
We have already started here.
It's a quick one. Ambitious ball here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bellingham knocks it into space, and he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham, great vision.
Drilled in low. Wan-Bissaka gets good distance on it. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, the midfielder Ryan Gravenberg is just very cultured, Peter. Another really fine product from the famous Amsterdam production line. And just like so many of their alumni, he's shown wonderful intelligence and versatility. And of course vision whenever he's played. I think he's a tremendous all-round talent.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Grimaldo.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Botafogo yet to have an attempt on goal. Bellingham. Valverde. He's onside. Oh, what has happened here?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Bellingham. Now it's Girassi. Chouameni.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. This looks promising. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide.
Good read, needed to be.
Oh, easy pickings there. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. Gravenberg. For Valverde. Now it's Bellingham. He is through here. And a chance! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. Great defending, strong and determined. The ball's gone astray. Bellingham stood his ground strongly. And he's quick to get it clear again. Valverde. Shot a goal!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Now it's Valverde. Skims, goes for a shot! And he whips. Oh, what a climb! Wan-Bissaka tries to clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The ball has bounced loose now.
Botafogo certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
João Neves receives it in a good position here.
Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Grimaldo. And it's Valverde.
Mbappe!
Saliba wins the duel this time.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's the chance to counter.
And he plays one through.
Big chance! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you. And we hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham goes steaming forward. Valverde, played out wide. Valverde shoots! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Spain find a position of real strength now. Botafogo do have a chance to counter here.
Time and again they are repelled.
Cucurella.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Nicely weighted ball. That's an excellent interception. Looking for the run. That has not gone well. And here's Bellingham. He's got away. Can he get it through?
And the shot! And it's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Well, was he ever going to miss that?
And that's it.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
En el marcador se pone en un plano de las diferentes zonas del estadio.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
Sanchez has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Played into the middle.
And they've got a throw.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This could be another episode of the Seho Girassi show, I think, Peter. While he's primarily a poacher, he doesn't really have the composure you need in the penalty area when it comes to his finishing. He's a bit Hollywood or bust regarding that. But when it comes to his general play, he has great composure bringing his teammates into the game. So he just needs to get that clinical edge going.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
Wan-Bissaka.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides.
Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Girassi. Saliba deals with that comfortably. And it's Grimaldo. Bellingham. He's on it. Can he get it?
He's having a shot!
They've got to be quick to recover this. Valverde. Great vision.
Good read, needed to be.
McKennie.
Botafogo, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
Sanchez spots it and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham receives it in a wide position. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Girassi. Nicely spread.
Very nicely done. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's McKennie. And it's Chouameni. This looks promising. Mbappe! Goal! Botafogo! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Botafogo have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's picked it up out wide. Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Spain grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and let...
Can he finish? Goal! Spain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Spain get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Cleared without hesitation.
And the shot! Oh, crossbar!
Now it's Girassi.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Botafogo with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Wan-Bissaka, and it's made its way to him. Good ball, good take. Opts to play it back. And here's Mbappe.
There's the shot! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Quite a
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido llevarse a casa los balones que vayan a parar a la grada.
Botafogo get the ball rolling for the second period.
Botafogo clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That looks a cracking ball. Tries a shot! Goal! Spain! And again they hit the front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Cucurella concedes a free kick for that. Will play through for the wide man, and it's James. James has it out wide and in space. Konate attempts a clearance. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. Real chance!
That was superb goalkeeping.
Valverde is offering a wry smile there.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
El dorsal 7. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 11. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
So, time for
6.
changes
El
on
dorsal
both
15.
sides, actually.
El dorsal
Change being
20.
made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better. So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish.
It's Lukaku! That is wonderful from Lukaku! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are pulling clear here. He has given that and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que no pierdan de vista sus ojos durante el partido.